In an earlier tutorial, I went over the importance of the field mixer and why it's best to use dedicated equipment intended for the sole purpose of capturing, mixing, and routing your audio signals. However, the natural extension of your production sound mixer is the boom operator. Because at the end of the day, it won't matter how great of equipment the production sound mixer has if the boom operator is incompetent and not capable of handling the boom mic properly. And trust me, the important job of a boom operator is never to be handed down to a random PA whose previous job was to go fetch coffee. Look, no offense. It's an important job, and if not done correctly, will adversely affect the quality of your final product. With this being said, let's jump into the components that make up the boom operator's arsenal. One of the most important assets to the boom operator is, well, the boom pole. The boom pole was invented during the early years of talking pictures. This was because the fixed position microphones they were using at the time forced actors to have to awkwardly stay in place in the shot to just be near the hidden microphone. They had to come up with a better solution. And with the invention of the boom pole, this gave actors the freedom to move about while not having to compromise on good sound. The primary purpose of the boom is to be able to get the microphone in the proper positioning to record the dialogue effectively. Nowadays, boom poles are offered from a variety of manufacturers, a vast range of sizes, different materials, and prices. Boom poles range price-wise from about $100 to upwards of over $1,000. This unit I'm holding now is an entry-level boom pole from K-Tech, which can be had for under $200. This Avalon series boom pole is comprised of 4 sections, has an internally coiled cable, a bottom XLR connection, and is made out of aluminum. As you might notice from shopping around, boom poles only come in one color: black. The boom pole, as well as boom operator, needs to be as inconspicuous as possible. The last thing anyone wants is light bouncing off of a bright colored boom pole, causing a reflection of light into the lens of the camera. Personally, I would not go any shorter than this length. This particular model extends to about 7.2 feet. I've owned this boom pole for over 5 years now and can attest to the quality and reliability of K-Tech's products. And while there are much longer boom poles out there, I found this boom pole to continue to find itself very useful for interview situations, whether free-boomed or fixed via a boom mount. Probably my biggest complaint with this model is the bottom XLR connection. In between takes, it's nice to rest the boom on the ground, holding it like a walking stick. However, with typical XLR cables attached, you run the risk of bending and damaging your XLR cable and connection. One way to counter this problem is by picking up a right-angled XLR cable like the one I have here. This way, the cable itself is not taking the brunt of the downward force.